At the start of the year, we had a plan to host our third EMLCON event and to host an in-person event in Australia and one possibly in the United Kingdom or Europe, and then extending that across to the USA. But the universe had a different plan for us when COVID was thrown our way. Rather than not hold an event, we decided to create a virtual event, and I hope you agree with me that it's been a great event and coming at a very opportune time, so we can showcase our core strategy, Project Accelerator, and how today's content ties directly into that. It turns out that was a good call because we had over 1,500 registrations attending the event today, which is fantastic, and we'd like to thank everyone for attending today. I would like to thank every one of our guest speakers for their involvement in this year's event. The purpose of these events is our belief that investors can get a better understanding into EML from hearing from our customers, who are pioneers in their fields of digital banking, open banking, neo-lending and transit. And this year we've been able to extend that to not only our customers, but also from companies that we've recently invested into and from leaders in the fields of venture capital, who are obviously very close to the latest trends in the area of payments and particularly digital payments. On a recent Morgan Stanley webinar I listened to, it was mentioned that the historical decline in cash usage converting across to digital payments was about 4% a year. And this year, it was more like 9 to 10%. So that's a good indicator that COVID has shifted digital payments forward by a couple of years, and we expect those trends to continue, and that's the opportunity in front of us to take advantage of. I would also like to thank Richard, our Global Head of Sales and Marketing, and to Eric, Rochelle, Sarah, Deirdre and Andrew for acting as moderators, and the team at Prodigy Plus for coordinating this year's event. If we think for a moment on our mission, vision and purpose, investors would recognise our mission, but we refine that as part of Project Accelerator to include a vision statement and a purpose statement. Our vision is to offer customers a feature-rich, fully embedded payment solution via a simple single touchpoint. What's important to remember here is that these statements are a statement about what we will do and also what we won't do. Strategy isn't about sitting on the fence. Our vision is about product. Feature-rich means expanding the services that we can offer our customers, and it's about the ease of onboarding global customers who want one integration that supports a launch in multiple markets. Why is that important? You can see the solution suite behind me, and we offer issuing, processing, program management, and a host of services within that. And broadly speaking, the more of those features that we employ for our customers, the higher the yield is on the program. And if we're acting just as a processor, as we do in our van segment, the lower the yield. Our strategy is to continue to target opportunities where we can maintain or increase our yield versus chasing transaction processing volumes in isolation. There are other companies focusing on that piece, and that's okay because they've got their own strategy. But we see a split between volume processing and feature-rich programs, and our focus is on the latter. We also value our partners, and as you've seen in previous EMLCON events, we want our relationships with our customers to be that, long-term relationships versus a purely transactional one. Of course, that's not possible every time, and that's okay as well. But that's what we aspire to, and investing in these partnerships and making them more successful is how we grow, because as they grow and expand, so do we. When you heard from Dylan at Interchecks, our investment there has allowed us to expand our payment features to our customers, particularly in the area of non-card payments, including direct debit and ACH payments. If a gaming customer in the US wants their customers to be able to pay out winnings onto a prepaid card, we can do that already. But if they want the option of paying out to a bank account or a PayPal account or a social media account, our answer is now yes. And saying yes wins more business. When you heard from Mike at Hydrogen, you'll see how that will provide us with one integration touchpoint through a no-code or low-code API integration, and allowing our customers to add additional features to their business without an expensive investment in IT development. For example, we could have a customer in the US who wants our payment solutions, but also wants to incorporate a particular KYB provider, and they might want a personal financial management solution embedded, and we will be able to facilitate that very effectively through a single touchpoint. And when you can hear from Chris and Josh and Gareth in the emerging area of open banking, you're hearing from innovators who are creating this industry every day. It's early days, but we're a massive believer in it. It's going to be very disruptive in a good way and create sales opportunities for us over the years to come. I then want to talk to you about our purpose statement, which is to inspire transformative digital change for our customers and communities. As a team here at EML, we are motivated, we draw our inspiration from and our satisfaction from working with fintech businesses that are disrupting different industries and using our technology to help them do so. Working with these companies and these entrepreneurs brings out the best in us, and it keeps us plugged into how digital commerce is evolving and how we can be at the forefront of that. The team at Rebellion are clearly challenging the traditional transactional banking industry. And we see this as a long-term growth driver, and we look forward to working with them to cement them as a leader in the European market. Michael and the team at FOO and Gary and his team at Laybuy are disrupting traditional lending and using data and insights to service millennial customers in a different way, a way that is better than what their bank can provide them. And you've heard from MasterCard and Transport New South Wales, which is about our pilot with them for a digital Opal card for the transport network. And that is the embodiment of a program transitioning from a physical transport card to a digital e-wallet. We look forward to the pilot being a cracking success and to updating you all in due course. In signing off for another EMLCON, again, I would like to thank everyone for their participation and attendance. And we're going to get on with the business of making this a bigger and better business. Signing off until next year.